Hi everyone, I'm Alex, and welcome back to your daily dose of English vocabulary. Today, we're diving into a super useful word, enough. It's a small word, but it packs a big punch, and you'll hear it all the time in everyday English. So, what does enough actually mean? Well, simply put, enough means as much as needed. It indicates that there is a sufficient quantity or amount of something. We use it to say that something meets a requirement or satisfies a need. Think about it like this. You have enough money to buy that ice cream, or you have enough time to finish your homework. It's all about having the right amount. Now, let's look at some synonyms. Synonyms are words that have similar meanings. A good synonym for enough is sufficient. For example, instead of saying I have enough food, you could say I have sufficient food. Another synonym is adequate. So, you could say, is this room adequate for the meeting? Meaning, is this room enough for the meeting? Let's break these down with a couple more examples. Using sufficient. The evidence was sufficient to convict him. See how sufficient shows there was enough evidence? Now, with adequate, we need to ensure we have adequate supplies for the winter. Again, adequate means enough supplies. It's like saying, we need to make sure we have enough supplies for the winter. Okay, now let's flip things around and look at antonyms. Antonyms are words that have the opposite meaning. The most common antonym for enough is insufficient. So, if enough means as much as needed, insufficient means not as much as needed. For instance, there was insufficient water for everyone. You can also use lacking. For example, the team was lacking experience, meaning they didn't have enough experience. One more example of insufficient. The budget was insufficient to complete the project. Notice how insufficient highlights a deficiency or shortage. And for lacking, the recipe was lacking salt, meaning it didn't have enough salt. Now, let's talk about how we use enough in everyday life. You'll hear it in all sorts of situations. Imagine you are at dinner and someone asks, do you have enough to eat? They're checking if you have the right amount of food. Or, if you're going on a trip, you might ask, do we have enough gas in the car? That's asking if you have the required amount of fuel. You can also use it in expressions of disagreement or frustration. For example, someone might say that's enough, meaning stop it. It's a way of saying that you've reached your limit. Another common expression is I've had enough, implying that you are tired of something or someone. Let's look at some more specific examples to solidify your understanding. I think I've had enough coffee for today. This sentence indicates you feel you don't need any more coffee. Is there enough space in the car for my suitcase? You're asking if there is the required amount of space. Enough is enough. I'm not going to tolerate this behavior anymore. This is a strong statement showing you've reached your limit. She didn't have enough time to finish the exam. Here, enough specifies the reason for not completing the exam. He is old enough to vote. This means he meets the age requirement to vote. Have you practiced enough for the concert? This questions if someone has sufficiently practiced before the concert. That's enough sugar in my tea. Thank you. In this sentence, that's enough expresses satisfaction with the amount of sugar already added. Are you getting enough sleep? This is asking if someone is getting the needed amount of sleep. So, to recap, enough means as much as needed. Some synonyms are sufficient and adequate, while antonyms include insufficient and lacking. It's a versatile word used in countless daily conversations, from asking if someone has enough food to expressing frustration with the phrase enough is enough. I hope this episode has helped you understand the word enough a little better. Thank you for joining me today on Hello Word. I really appreciate you taking the time to learn English with me. Before you go, I have a small favor to ask. If you enjoy this podcast, please subscribe and leave a review. Your support helps other English learners find the show, and that means the world to me. Also, I would love to see how you use enough in your own words. Please create your own sentence using the word enough and share it as a comment under this video. I can't wait to see what you come up with. See you next time on Hello Word.